Hi, welcome. I'm Taryn, and today I would like to share with you a series of practices that can help bring awareness to the pelvic bowl and generate warmth and activate blood flow as well, with the intention being that we come into this space in our body and connect to our inner power, that inner strength from within, and also bring that beautiful sensation of grounding to ourselves and to our body as well. So, for this practice, I will be sharing some self massage, some breath work, and some gentle pelvic floor activations as well. So, for the massage, what I generally use for myself and for my clients is fractionated coconut oil and then with some added essential oils of choice. And often, what I choose to use is a warming type oil in there as well to bring that sensation of warmth. If you prefer to use a different type of oil, then of course that's completely welcome. Or maybe you have a different type of massage lotion or something like that that you like to use. Or if you have none of those, that's fine as well. You can use absolutely nothing. For today's demonstration, I'll be using a towel and then folding my leggings down. And for ease of being able to demonstrate, there will be times that you won't be able to see my face and actually focus more onto the abdomen. But what I generally do is to perform my own womb massage after a warm shower or a bath. So then I can take myself to the bedroom where I'm still undressed and then go straight into womb massage. And so for yourself, if you prefer and if it feels comfortable for you to do this without clothing, without underwear, is the general preference and what I would suggest. But of course, you need to feel comfortable and safe in your skin when you do that. In terms of pelvic floor activation, it really is dependent on what we're trying to achieve as to how we focus on our activation of the muscles of the pelvic floor. So if we're looking to improve strength, looks and feels very different to if we're wanting to increase endurance or coordination, for example, or if we're trying to reduce tension and tone, how we approach that would look and feel very different as well. So for today, the intention is to activate the muscles with the purpose of bringing awareness to the body and to generate blood flow. So rather than really strong, forceful, maximal contractions with long holds or anything like that, we are going to focus on very gentle activation with the breath, which of course I will guide you through. So I want to show you where the muscles of the pelvic floor sit within the body so that you can have a beautiful visualization when we move into that part of the practice. So to orientate you, these here are the hip bones at either side. You have your pubic bone at the front. You have the sit bones beneath, which you can feel as you sit and have that sensation of groundedness. And then at the back, we have the sacrum and the coccyx. And so the muscles of the pelvic floor, which you can see are red here, extend from the pubic bone at the front to the coccyx at the back and to the sit bones on either side. And the muscles of the pelvic floor fill or form the base of the pelvic bowl. Now, the research shows that probably the best cue to use is to squeeze around the anus. So here is the vagina, the perineum, and anus here. And so squeezing around the anus helps to activate the levator ani muscles, the lift anus muscles. And so you may have a different cue that you think of as you activate the muscles of the pelvic floor, or you might like to try a couple of different ones and see what works best for you. In terms of positioning for this practice, you can choose to be in a seated position if that feels good and comfortable for you, which I will be doing today for ease of face to camera. Generally, though, because I am in bed, what I would choose to do is have some pillows supporting my back and then to have the legs fall either into a position where the feet come together and the knees fall wide, and perhaps with some pillows either side to support, or to even have the feet falling wide and the knees falling together, and then again still having the pillows to support. Often when I perform wound massage for myself, I'll also do some inner thigh massage, buttocks massage as well. And so of course that means changing position throughout and then allowing for whatever feels comfortable. So know that you can do that for yourself. Whatever is comfortable for you is best for you. So let your intuition speak, let your body speak to you and show you how it would like to move through these practices. So to begin, finding your preferred position, bringing your awareness to your breath, perhaps softening the gaze or closing the eyes completely, and sensing into the breath, tracing the breath as it comes through the nose and down the back of the throat, and really feeling that beautiful expansion of the rib cage with each breath in. And as you breathe out, following the breath back up through the back of the throat and perhaps out through the nose or the mouth, whichever feels most comfortable and good for you. Generally, with womb work, it feels really nourishing for myself to breathe out through the mouth. Find what works for you. Really feeling into the movement of the body with the breath and that beautiful expansion of the rib cage with each breath in. And as you feel ready, we're going to invite the breath deeper into the body, filling now the belly with the breath and softening through the belly with each breath in. And as you feel ready to continue to invite the breath deeper into the body, this time now all the way into the pelvic bowl. Finding softness through the body. I will offer a little bit of sound to help you anchor deep into the pelvic bowl. Staying with the breath and continuing to invite the breath to fill the pelvic bowl. As you breathe in all the way to the pelvic bowl, on each breath out, Sensing a gentle activation of the muscles of the pelvic floor. Breathing in, filling the pelvic bowl with breath. Exhaling, squeeze and lift. Very gentle activation. With each breath in, allowing and softening, filling of the pelvic bowl with breath. Gentle activation. So staying with that focus of blood flow and warmth. Three more rounds of breath like this. Allowing the breath to fall into its natural rhythm. Allowing the muscles of the pelvic floor to completely relax and let go. Taking some time to notice how this space in your body feels now. Perhaps there is a sensation of increased blood flow, increased awareness, energy. When you feel ready, if you're using any oil or lotion, I invite you to take that into your hands and perhaps bring it into the hands to generate some warmth to begin. Remembering that the focus is to really bring warmth to this space and to connect with this space. So as we can activate and generate that warmth between our hands. And placing the hands onto body, onto womb space. Perhaps we begin with some gentle circular motions around the abdomen. So when we're doing womb massage, we do come quite low. As low as feels good and comfortable to you. Allowing any tension to soften and release. Perhaps we take some circles one direction, inviting warmth, inviting relaxation. Really with the womb massage, there is no way that you can get this wrong. So trusting in yourself, trusting in your body, using the pressure that feels good for you, that feels nourishing, taking those circles perhaps in the opposite direction. And so whilst I offer guidance here, there's no way that you can get this wrong. Allow the belly to be full feels soft. Coming now with some sweeping motions across, and perhaps you start towards the rib cage a little more, and then shifting all the way down towards the pubic bone, softening and relaxing. Every so often, bring the breath back to the pelvic bowl. Now with some cross the body strokes from one rib cage to the opposite hip, the other rib cage to the other hip, and then you can do that in a downwards or upwards strokes. And then I really love to visualize is we're coming from the womb space outwards. We're doing that in all directions. And as we're doing this, we're letting go of and releasing all that no longer serves. So you can see that this would be much easier if it was completely undressed. Come down lower, even onto the legs. And you might like to come through the inner thighs to help soften any tension there. And as I do this, I often bring the hands to the ground, the earth beneath, gifting all that no longer serves back into the earth. Releasing. As you release the breath out through the throat, gifting that back to the earth. Connecting back with oil if you need to, refilling. And now, bringing the power back in. And so you can bring a little bit more warmth, a little bit more energy, or it might feel really right to just go really slow and soft. But the visualization, bringing the warmth back within, connecting to that personal power, coming back to this space, this creative center, space of your feminine essence, your intuition, your inner knowing. Bringing any of those pieces that perhaps you've let go of or not stepped fully into, inviting them back in. And then just really allowing for the warmth to be generated. So whatever, it's like free flow, whatever you need to get that warmth, that fire burning, visualize that from within. And then bring some pressure, perhaps hands into Yoni Mudra, the hands just hugging womb space, having that connection and that warmth. And as you be with your body here, noticing the changes in sensations, change in energy. connecting to that sensation of inner strength and inner power. Perhaps a couple of breaths to just reignite that inner flame. Just stoke the fire. Thanking yourself and your body. And you can see how you might then use these practices in combination with other practices that I've shared and offered you. Massage with movement, massage with dance and more intuitive movement, pelvic activation and movement, breath work and pelvic activation, breath work and movement. You can take these practices and make them your own. So again, thank you for sharing this journey with me and for making the commitment to be with your body and explore your body, nourish and nurture yourself. It's such a pleasure to have you.